Good morning. This is Meditation Reflections, June 3rd, and here we are.
Good morning.
And lots happening on the planet right now, especially in the U.S., and it's actually a good thing when you get to the deeper levels of what's really going on. Don't get caught up in the hype of mainstream media. Because that's exactly what they're doing. They're hyping people up, and they want people to see the negative side of what's going on, and it's actually not really negative. It's change, rapid change, and it's could be throwing a lot of people into fear and doubt and misery and, oh my God, it just, whatever. And so don't buy into what mainstream is trying to feed you. It's hype. Mm-hmm. It's a transformation for a better world.
What our hearts really go out, and our prayers to the people in particularly the affected cities in the United States. And here in New Zealand, I'm asked regularly, do you have family in those cities? And you have a sister.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But we feel for everybody.
Well, you've got two sisters.
Oh yeah, but neither of mine are in a city with rioting. Yours is in Minneapolis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the detail. But it looks like it's all over. And then in the morning message for me was a huge amount of focus on grounding, because grounding is one of the first things you do when you start a meditation going down. And as I was grounding to the earth, it wasn't like the normal grounding. I was seeing through one person's eye after the other, like looking in very close to the edge of the eye and the shape of the eye, like I was seeing lots and lots of people. And since it was moving in the direction of down into the earth, it was a reference to grounding, and that's discernment and making the choices yourself and seeing for real. So this storm may have a lot to teach us, which could be important. And I think the entire world is watching it. And I lived 46 years in the United States before I came to New Zealand. So the American accent is permanent. And we always get asked about what's happening there. So again, our prayers go out to anybody or to everybody on the planet, and particularly to the people being affected by this. And ground yourself, discern, see the truth.
Be in the present moment. Being grounded is being present, and that's being mindful of your immediate surroundings. I mean, what's going on in television, or in another city or another country or whatever, it's not actually directly affecting you. You're in front of your computer or in front of whatever, or maybe sitting in a restaurant and looking on your iPhone, wherever you are. Be conscious of what's immediately around you.
That you are safe.
If you're in a riot right now, you're not watching this.
True.
So don't get caught up in that energy and fear.
It is a kind of extension of emotions, like the shared experience of going to see a movie, but this is much more traumatic because it is a real experience and we are sharing it. But you have to remind yourself, discern, learn, realize that you can make other choices. You already have. Yeah. You're here perhaps in New Zealand, safe, observing from a distance. You get the learning, you get the understanding, you pray and feel for the people, but you're going to be in the best position to take the greatest wisdom that you can from that event and your observation of it.
And another thing to think about, are these events real? I mean, are the people that are causing all the havoc, look at their motivations. I mean, is it possible that some of them are actually being paid to do this? I mean, think about that. That's
Did start awfully abruptly.
Yeah, and
And conveniently.
Yep. So
that's true. But
question everything, and also I think the biggest thing is trust your own inner feelings over what's coming in from the outside.
true.
Yeah.
That's very, very true.
Yeah.
And there's wisdom to be gained from every act of discernment that you place on what you're seeing, and you're evaluating, you're thinking, you're praying for the people, you're praying for the world, for the countries, for everything involved. But it's also kind of like you're gaining wisdom at a lot of different levels, which I think may turn out, and truth will surface.
This is the Great Awakening, so enjoy your popcorn.
That's true. If you think of it as popcorn from the observer viewpoint, it's a lot calmer.
Yeah.
We don't have too much more than that today, because it really was, for me, mainly about grounding and seeing through other people's eyes and still evaluating and thinking. And you can tell a lot of people are evaluating and thinking, so grounding again is incredibly important.
Yeah. Stay positive.
Stay positive.
Thank you.
Thank you. Blessings upon you, and we'll see you tomorrow.